A woman is posing a question, and people are really having this conversation.
I
Check
have
it.
a question for married men or men in relationships. Do you care if your wife or your girlfriend accepts a free drink from a guy at the bar? So if she is out with her girlfriends, some guys come up and talk to them. Are you cool with it if she accepts a free drink from a guy at the bar? Simple as that. I would think, why would you not want to save yourself some money? Right? Not like she's going home with them. She's coming home to you. But is that like crossing the line? As well as if she's talking to a guy at the bar, is that bothersome to you? Again, they're not making out. There's no touching going on. Just being respectful. If someone comes up and talks to you, doesn't mean you're giving the number out, giving your Instagram out, whatever. Does that bother you? I want to know. And if so, would love to have context as to why in the comments. As well as, would you consider this a form of cheating? Let me know. Would love to discuss it. I think there are very, very wide opinions here. But super curious what you guys think.
So, question is it okay for a woman to accept from a drink from another man at the bar? What are your thoughts on it? I'm gonna go to the guys first, and then the women are open to comment on it. Q Diddy, I'm gonna just go straight on in order. Q Diddy, is it okay for a woman to accept a drink from another man at the bar?
No.
Slimmy, is it okay for a woman to accept a drink from another man at the bar?
A perfect stranger, no, but in certain scenarios it is like a friend or in this situation, whereas uh a coworker, maybe, 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 but a stranger, you should probably turn it away.
2K, is it okay for a man to accept or a woman to accept a drink from another man at the bar?
Yes, it's okay.
Why?
Shit, that's her pretty privilege. If nigga wanna shoot a drink across the room and I pay for it and give it to her, give it to her.
Okay. Molly, is it okay for a woman to accept a drink from another man at the bar?
Aren't you a guy too? You're not gonna answer?
Hold on. God, let
No,
me know this
I'm
out.
assuming her man is not at the bar. She didn't really add any context.
Let's say it's she no, he's not at the bar.
Is it okay? Yeah, it's okay.
Kim, is it okay for a woman to accept a drink from another man at the bar?
I mean, I think it's okay unless I've been sent out with extra money to not spend my own and not accept any drinks. I mean, the fact of the matter is, it's cheaper to go out by yourself than it is to go with your dude.
Okay. Carrie, is it okay for a woman to accept a drink from another man at the bar?
I was going to say context matters, but if I have to give you a straight answer, then no, I wouldn't accept it.
What's the context?
The context is if the drinks, especially with the girlfriends, if you already have your drinks and he like covers the tab, like he pays and says, and then the bartender comes over and says that guy just paid for your drink. But in terms of like you're talking like, let me buy you a drink, no thank you. Like I appreciate it, but I'm okay.
Cool.
Anton, I have been.
There's a wide variety of opinions, and this is one of the things that's happening online is that different people, both men and women, are saying completely different things, and I'm guessing that they got a different standard for how they think a relationship is supposed to go. Go ahead, 2K.
And I'd have been a dude at the bar to buy everybody at the table drink. And I just know like it was just a good gesture. I'm out of here. Like I won't even stay for them to let me know I paid the tab. So I know that like buying a drink can be harmless. And like you just, like, I don't find nothing wrong with it, bro.
Why did you slap your head, Q Diddy?
Cause I hate fucking women. Fucking whores. They think they can do what they fucking want. And it's just like I feel like when a man send the girl a drink. It's like an open invitation for something else, nigga. Like, I'm not sending you this drink because you thirsty, bitch. Like, what do you mean? Why? And like when you accept it, nigga, you accepting it for a reason. It ain't just no, nigga.
I mean, bro, you really don't turn it. You really can't turn it down because if I say, hey, send her a drink, whatever she drinking, they gonna send it. She gonna drink it. She don't got to talk to me. We ain't got to have no dialogue. A drink was just bought, and a lot of women capitalize off their pretty privilege all the time. Who was it? Biggie? He said you buy a drink and I sneak up behind her.
I think when you accept a drink from a stranger, you're accepting a conversation.
See that pussy coming home to me, dog. Thank you for pre-warming it, cuz she gonna do all that nasty stuff that drink make her do to me.
Slimmy, why was you confused about this?
No, I wasn't confused.
No,
I was. What I was saying.
saying.
I was just saying context matters. Like so for instance, when we was out in Detroit, I was buying ladies drinks. I didn't have no problem with that.
No.
But
It seemed like you was like not confused is the wrong word. It seemed like you was a little bit like, wow, you was reacting to how other people was answering the questions.
Some of this shit was just over the top. Some of the statements was over the top. That's all. But like, people gonna function how they function. But I feel like a stranger is you welcoming some issues when it's a complete stranger, somebody you just don't fucking know. Like as a married woman, you should probably be like, I don't know if I trust you. Like, I'm good. Especially if you already got a few drinks.
Married relationship, either or, right?
Yeah, no, just either way. You can't accept every drink from everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Like, you gotta be watching. You gotta be mindful.
There are definitely times when you know that you should turn the drink down. Like you don't want to invite the conversation. You don't like he's gonna feel like he owns you at this point. You're aware of that, and so that's when you turn it down. But there are people send you drinks
like the drink,
nothing.
Hey, you ever sent the drink back? Like, no, I'm okay.
No, not sent it back, but like if somebody's in your face before you have it, that's the time to say, oh no, thank you, or whatever. But I mean, there's also
how the drink come though. Like the drink, we get in contact with the waiter. Hey, whatever they drinking, get her another one. It's on my tab. You don't know you got the drink until the waiter is handing it to you. I have never seen anyone turn down a drink, not one time.
Right, and it's never just one drink either. It's drinks for the table. So I've never been in a situation where I'm just out by myself, and that happens because I don't generally just go sit at a bar by myself.
Yeah,
why not?
What?
Because it's weird.
I got this rule.
I do.
If women and kids are
there, you go. Your audio is back.
So I got a rule, Anton. If women and kids are behind me at the store, I would tell them to put their items on the table, and I pay for all their shit. So
I'm not.
You think that's wrong by them accepting me paying for their food or whatever they do?
Yep.
That's wrong.
Yep.
No, that's called paying it forward.
You just want to smash the mom.
No, I don't. Hell no.
That's called paying it forward.
Well, that's not paying it forward if they're behind you.
They behind me.
I would never allow. Well, let me see.
Well, that's how paying it forward works. You
that was
do
insane.
it for the person who's coming behind you.
That was insane.
Wow. Now, that's what I always do. Whoever, if it's only kids and women, if they behind me in the store, and I tell them, hey, y'all put y'all stuff on the counter.
Would you pay for the guy? Would you pay for a guy?
No.
Wait, no.
Point proven.
You just contradicted yourself.
How?
Why'd you pay for it, man? Behind you was paying it forward, dude.
He a man.
Well, if you paying for her stuff, you paying for his stuff anyway, because she probably got the money from her.
That's how I pay for it, but it won't be for he couldn't put his items on the counter.
Men not supposed to be receiving from other men like that. Ew.
Come on, man. How would he?
Is that gay, Molly? Molly, is that gay?
No, but you're as a man, he's not supposed to be another man's provider just because it's
That's
nice.
equivalent to Diddy asking me to go shopping. I'm gonna buy you some clothes, Playboy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, dog.
Mhm.
I mean, but 2K, you're right. I mean, that kind of stuff happens all the time. People just buy your stuff just because they're
Yeah.
first, I guess, and there
No,
doesn't.
people buy y'all stuff because y'all women. Let's be
Yeah.
clear.
That's what I mean.
They don't buy us stuff
Because you supposed to be buying somebody
because
else.
they paying it forward. They don't do that. That's not what happens. I don't think it's any man on this panel that has ever gotten their groceries paid forward for.
Never. Never.
So, with that being said, then does it really? Are you really paying it forward because you bias?
But not they not gonna pay it for it no way because they gonna walk out the store. They ain't gonna pay for who shit behind them. But I'm only biased because like I want women and children to know that there are still good men out here. Like
Why?
Because I'm doing this, and they just need to know it's still good men out here. Anton.
Why?
Why?
That's important for them to know.
They good man is at home and you just pay for
Understand you, 2K.
They good man is at home and they gave him money for you not to pay for it.
Okay, well listen, it's a good man at the store
We
too.
appreciate it, 2K. Thank you.
Mhm.
You're not
I've
getting
had a
no-
man
you're
like
not
that
get-
pay for my gas before.
Because he wanted to pump something else.
No, he was just an old man. He was just being nice.
Okay.
Have
You had on that black dress, Molly?
No.
Not the black dress. I do. Every time I go to the store, literally, if you are a child or a kid, a woman behind me, I pay for that. I pay for little boy stuff too.
When they're behind you.
I do not allow for anybody. I don't allow for any woman that is around me to accept anything from any man. At all. Not a fucking pay it forward, not a
Pay it
drink,
backwards.
not a nothing. No.
Oh,
Is
That's
that in
not-
your face or
Huh?
behind your back? If you're not around, is it still a thing?
Yeah, it's still a thing.
Crawfish.
well, you better hope they ain't behind me at the store.
Crawfish.
They
fun,
won't
dry.
accept it.
They always say no. I'll be like, man, I ain't gonna put it up here.
No, they will refuse to accept it. And if you try to do it ahead of time, then they'll just pass it over to the next person.